what's going on, guys? Alright, I think it's time to give me some props. Give me some props in the comments down below, because I actually figured out a way to beat this without Karten. Now, I know there's probably a lot of other options out there that are not doing, or that they're doing it, you know, longer turns. This is probably going to be one of the shortest turns that is accessible, mostly, for you guys. So, still a 3-turn clear. I squeezed in 3 turns. There's a big catch this time around. I can't really call it a fool. It is still foolproof, but you're gonna have to expend quite a few orbs to get this, because there's a slight RNG variance involved with this with Sephiroth. So you'll have to excuse that, because that's the only way that I can make this work, guys. Please give me some props for that, though. I'm working hard for you guys. It's the same build as before. I want to explain this at the end of the video as well. I have 2 segments where I'm talking about my setup. So if you didn't watch the last video, this is my setup. This just copy these resistances. Don't need to have the same exact stuff. You might even have better stuff than I have. But Ling have nothing in her base form, so she has the lowest HP. Well, I guess technically one of the lowest, because Cacteria has even lower. Well, she doesn't get hit. And I thought this would be pretty good, but it's not. It's whatever. Nothing. And she actually comes in handy on turn 3. More than I thought. So we'll be chaining in Sephiroth's base form to get 3% damage, so it'll help out. I'll edge out a little bit less RNG. I figured this out in like the last few attempts, where if you shave off at least 3% of his HP, it'll be a little easier to get the variance. On average, you'll probably be hitting 56%. If you hit 56%, you just might as well just restart, because that's still, you can get to 49. I've done it. And I'll show you later in the video. Elena's build with 2 katanas to take advantage of Sephiroth's katana in peril. And we have 300% beast killer. And 150% dragon killer. That's not too bad. But mostly the beast killer is what we're looking for. Oh, I forgot to show a vision card. We're using this vision card, but this is just a high attack. You can just use whatever high attack vision card you got. And for Maeve, she's kind of getting in the way, but she's also quite useful because her Earth Amp is higher than King Behemy's. So if you have her at EX1, it's fine. EX2, it's fine. EX3, it's fine. The hammer is actually useful for something. I didn't think it would ever be useful for anything, but it is useful because it's two-handed, and she wants to be two-handed for this fight. More than she's not being a tank in this fight. She's being a chainer with also all the buffs and things that she can do. And these are the espers, so make sure to copy at least C cards, Sephiroth, and well, these 2 are okay, I guess. But this doesn't matter. In fact, I could probably just remove that. Anyways, let us get into the 99 fight. So first of all, just like before, we're shifting C card over. I'm gonna go over the entire rotation just in case you didn't watch the last video. So full metal body and earth grunt, which is very important. Very important. I think he's not doing anything yet. But Cacteria is very important for this because she can do unwavering faith, which will also fill LB gauge, LB fill rate, and give a little buff, stuff like that. And we'll be doing thorny teamwork, and we'll also be doing cactus break, which is, I guess, a little different than the last rotation, a little bit. Fallen Angel. And I did level up Purging Blade to help out a little bit in extra damage. Stella Maris for Elena, and 2 Revitalizing Strike so that she'll work with Sephiroth. Effective strategy. Now here's, if you have higher EX levels, you might want to do Hunting Call. If you don't, you can do Wild Barrier. We'll do Hunting Call though. And now you'll chain. You can do at least 3% damage. It's fine. Yeah, you should do around this much. And then for her, we'll do Hunter Stance first, then Dragon Dancer, and then we're gonna do Blithe Step. There's really no reason to use Rallying Dance because she's gonna die anyways, so she doesn't need to keep the triple cast. Big brain play, right? So you should survive just like before. she'll get her MP drain just as before, but it doesn't matter. And just as before, we'll be using C cards, Rose Wall. Bacteria will be doing something a little different, not too much, but we'll be doing mental breaking needles as well as armor breaking needles, and we'll also be using Hallowed Desert. And we'll be doing triple cast Gifted Swing, 2 times Gemini Blade, and 1 time Star Supernova. And Sephiroth will shift and use his LB. Now this is the part of the video where I'm going to cut to the second part where I've already had it recorded, because there's some variants involved. I'm not going to go through and show you my bad RNG. It'll probably be bad. You'll have to try this a few times, guys, but you'll still get the clear. Trust me. I promise you. Eventually, it might take you 10 orbs, but you'll get the clear, right? What else are you going to use the orbs for? You're just here for the clear, right? So it might take you 10 orbs, might take you 10 tries, but you'll get it. I promise you. I really promise you guys. You will get it. I meticulated and moved a lot of things around to make sure this would work out for you guys. So hopefully you'll be able to get this clear. And I'm gonna hand this over to my past self, actually, technically, because I recorded that first. I'll see you guys there for after the damage. You get the proper variance after you get the 49 or 50 to 49%, whatever it may be. You can move on to the next part of this video. Anyways, see you then. Alright, so this is going to take you a few attempts because of the variance, but no Karten, so you gotta keep in mind though that there will be a lot of more. It's not going to be as foolproof. It's still foolproof. You can still do it, but it's require several orbs to be able to get through. So this is the best way I can do it without Karten, guys. There are probably other options, but this is still basically the same team. That being said, now we're switching over to her base form, and hopefully everything's okay. There's, I still don't really, I know it's supposed to happen a certain way, but sometimes it doesn't happen the way I want it to go. Okay, well that's the way I want it to happen. However, I don't want this to happen. I do not want Maeve to cover, but for some reason she does. And I just don't want that to be the case. Alright, so even though Maeve covered for some reason, Cacteria was able to do, even no gear, by the way, I'm gonna show. So she was able to be able to help chain because it doesn't matter if Sephiroth has it because he has 2 stacks. So I wish I could show it on screen, but I was not sure if it was gonna work or not. So all I did was just to 3 times bolting strike with both of them, and it looks like Sephiroth does not need that one move that Cacteria has for the limit burst damage and the stat buff and stuff. He doesn't even need it because he didn't die. So that's the clear. Without Karten, guys, it's possible. You're not gonna get, you know, the best score of all time, but I mean, you're not. You're not coming to this video to get the best score of all time, right? You're here to clear it for the rewards. That's what my videos are mostly about. So that being said, that's gonna be the end of the video. Again, I'll show you everything. I'm probably gonna show everything again anyways, but I'll just do it at the end of the video just in case I forget something, because that usually does happen. If you didn't watch the last video, you have Miracle Shoes and Saintly Castle, nothing else. And his Brave Shift form, you have the same stuff as before. Nothing's changed. Same vision card. Ling has the lowest HP possible without anything really on, and this will just help out fill her limit burst. Cacteria just has I thought this would be pretty helpful, but it really isn't that big of a deal. So Sephiroth does have, I'll be explaining this in the first part of this video, so it's very confusing because I'm making this first. I'll be explaining this, but this is still the build. And of course the same build as before, nothing was changed. My Elena build 2 katanas because of Sephiroth's katana in peril. If you have EX3 Elena, you'll probably even have an even better time than this. And Maeve, I don't know why she I guess this guy does more than just physical attacks, because I don't understand why she's covering when... Sometimes she covers, sometimes she doesn't. I don't really understand, but I guess it doesn't even matter, because on turn 3 you'll win anyways. But this is her build. Very good stats, that's for sure. Very good stats. And these are the espers. Anyways, guys, thank you guys for watching. Hope this clear will help you out without Karten. And hope to see you in the very next video. Peace!